All right, Shalom. First, I want to start by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Yahweh be the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahushai be the name of his beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's their true names in the Lashwan Kodash, the ancient Hebrew. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings and salutations to the Lord's elect. I'm back with another lesson through the Spirit and Power of Yahweh Shem Shai. And the title I'm going to give this lesson is, This is What We Signed Up For. Okay, this is what we signed up for. You know, when on the surface, you know, this is what we agreed to, because I say on the surface because we didn't, you know, we're not in control of our steps. We're not directing our steps. The scriptures tell us that a man's goings of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? Okay, so Yahweh Shem Shai has placed us here. Okay, and you know, as the hopeful chosen, hopeful elect. All right, and this is what we agreed to. All right, enduring hardships, you know, and going through the fire is all a part of the job description. Okay, of a man and the Lord, of a prophet. All right, so this is what we signed up for. You know. So let me start here with Acts 9:15. It says, "But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me." This is speaking of Paul at the time. His name was Saul. Okay? So Paul was a chosen vessel unto Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? And we have to, you know, believe that we've been called into this thing, you know, to receive salvation, ultimately believing that we're chosen. You know, of course, the scripture say many are called, but few are chosen. But you have to entertain righteous thoughts of faith. Okay, this thing is all about believing. Okay, so, you know, that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. You know, that's our hope, that we're chosen. Okay, so it says, "But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me, to bear my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel. For I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake." Okay, now, of course, like I said, this is speaking of Paul. Okay, but all the chosen are going to suffer for Yahweh Shem Shai's name's sake. Okay, all the chosen are going to suffer. All right, so once again, for I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake. Okay, so we're in a time of our suffering. Okay, and that's something that you have to come to grips with while being in this thing, man. You're gonna suffer in your mind. Okay, you might suffer physically with an ailment. Okay, we're already suffering being in captivity. You know, we're having to apply patience, which that goes back to suffering. You know, just being here on a day-to-day basis is suffering. Okay, fighting the good fight of faith. All right. And like the title says, this is what we signed up for. This is 1 Thessalonians 3:3. It says that no man should be moved by these afflictions, right? We're not to be moved. And we're not to be troubled by the hell that we catch. Because remember, we're going through the fire. We're being purified. Okay, the scriptures say Yahweh was made perfect through his sufferings. Okay, so this is all a part of the process, right? Yahweh said, "Enter ye into the straight gate." Okay, straight being a position of difficulty. Okay, that no man should be moved by these afflictions, for yourselves know that we are appointed thereunto. Okay, we signed up for this. This is what is appointed unto us. This is a part of our job description. Okay, this is the life of the servants of Yahweh Shem Shai. It's a life full of sufferings. Okay, a life full of sufferings, man. Go and read the scriptures of all the great men that trusted in Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, they went through a bunch of ups and downs. Okay, and when we read those accounts, it comforts our spirits and strengthens us. Okay, knowing how the Lord gets down. The Lord comes through. Okay, the Lord comes through. That's what we know. Okay, at the end of all these men and their accounts and their testimonies, we know that Yahweh Shem Shai is faithful. Okay? And he saveth in the time of affliction. All right, verse 4, it says, for verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation. Right, I remember coming to the truth, and the apostles, the elders, they were called the elders back then. But they would go into how we're gonna catch hell. They would go into what to expect while being in this faith. Okay, it ain't gonna be a walk in the park. It's gonna be the opposite. It's gonna be the opposite, man. Okay, so Thawadi Halbashim Shai for blessing us with great leaders, to put us up on game. Although the scriptures put us on it, but they bring forth their experience. Okay, it says, for verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation. Right, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. Even as it came to pass, and right, if you be in this thing a little while, you're going to understand that, it's sweet at first, but then that bitter kicks in, okay? But you have to be able to take in the bitter. The bitter is the best thing for us, okay? So we understand that that's a real process, that's a truth that we will suffer. Matter of fact, I want to look up the word suffer. Let's just see what it says. Suffer, right? It says experience or be subjected to something bad or unpleasant, right? We're experiencing, right? What's the word experience means to be tried out. We're experiencing and we're subjected to, bad and unpleasant things. Okay? Being in His truth. Okay? So let's read the scriptures. Philippians 1:29 says, for unto you it is given in the behalf of Yahweh Shai, not only to believe on Him, right? We got to believe on our Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, but also to suffer for His sake. Okay? So if you believe, you're gonna suffer, man. And like I mentioned, that's in many variations. There's many ways you could suffer. You could suffer financially. Okay, you could suffer not having a woman. All right, you could suffer, having some type of thorn in the flesh. We all gonna suffer in our minds. Okay. For unto you it is given on the behalf of Yahweh Shai, not only to believe on Him, but also to suffer for His sake. Let's see what the NLT says right here. For you have been given not only the privilege, right? This is a privilege. Not only the privilege of trusting in Yahweh Shai, but also the privilege of suffering for Him. Right? Because the scriptures tell us if we suffer with Him, we shall also reign with Him. Okay? So this is a privilege. 2 Timothy 2:11. It says, it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with Him, we shall also live with Him, right? We're dead with Him to this world. We're dead to this place, but we're alive in Him, and He in us, right? If we suffer, we shall also reign with Him, right? Ruling, being joint heirs with our Lord. If we deny Him, He also will deny us. Okay, so if we suffer, we shall also reign with Him. This is how we get there. Okay, this is the only way we can get there. This is the only way that we could get there, right? Like I have queued up 2nd Esdras, the 7th chapter, which I'm not gonna get this portion of it, which describes in this picture, right? You got the water on the left, fire on the right, to get to that great city. I wasn't gonna read that portion, but let me just read. I guess I gotta read it. It's 2nd Esdras 7:26. 7:6. There's also another thing. A city is builded, right? And set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. That's the kingdom of heaven. And that's what we're trying to get to. It says the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall. like as if there were a fire on the right and hand and on the left a deep water, right? Like we see. Okay? And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once, right? You gotta work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, you're not gonna make it off another man's works. You gotta have your own works and your own relationship with Yahweh Shema Shai. You gotta have your own faith. It says, if this city now is the point, if this city were now given unto a man for an inheritance, right? If we suffer with him, we shall also reign with him, being joint heirs. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, right? All the hell that you got to go through, the fire that you got to go through, okay? The tribulations, the sacrifices, the losses. It says, if he shall never pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance, right? You won't receive it, okay? You won't receive it if you don't go through the danger set before it, okay? So let's jump down. I'm going to end it right here. 2nd Esdras 7 and 57, right? Because this is how Yahweh Shema Shai set it up, for all the believers, right? And all the unbelievers as well, the ones that ultimately fall away because they don't have no faith. Okay, this is a test that the Lord has set up for all of us. It's 2nd Esdras 7 and 57. It says, then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle. Okay, this is how it goes. Which man that is born upon the earth shall fight, right? We got to continue to fight, man. Fight the good fight of faith. All right, keep believing. Do whatever is necessary for you to continue in the faith, man. Okay? It says that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said, right? And we don't want to be overcome with wickedness. We don't want to be overcome with doubt. We don't want to be overcome with this world. We don't want to be overcome with, anything, okay? We want to overcome. We don't want to be overcome. We want to overcome. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. And that's where our mindset is at. All right, getting the victory at all costs. Okay? At all costs, getting the victory. Trusting in Yahweh Shema Shai, enduring it to the end. Right? Yahweh Shai said, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And in fact, it's going to be very hard. Okay? But we could do all things through Yahweh Shai who strengthen us, man. So this is what we signed up for. Remember that when you, catching your hell, you're being afflicted in whatever way. Remember, this is what we signed up for, man. And to cheer up. All right? Because we're suffering for Yahweh Shema Shai. And we're also suffering for our sins, man. Okay? And I'd rather suffer now than to suffer later. So Lord's will is edifying. Giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Shema Shai, by Shema Kakwadash. Till next time, Shalom.